Yes, sir.
You have a warrant out of Justice Court. What I'm going to do is appoint David Gutierrez to be your lawyer and give you a new court date of Monday at 8:30 in the morning. I'm going to set your bond at $100. Then you also have multiple warrants out of City of Tucson. On those warrants, I'm going to also set your bond at $100. I'm going to give you a new court date on that on September, which is next Friday. So your total bond is going to be $200, okay? So
Is that how many charges?
yes, you have a bunch of warrants, okay? So you'll
Are
have a
these new
lawyer,
warrants?
you'll have a lawyer in both cases, okay?
These are new warrants?
Yes, they're warrants. You have probably 8 or 9 files.
But they're just misdemeanors?
Yes, they're misdemeanors, yes. So you'll have court next week, okay? Good luck to you.
Okay, am I held on any other charges?
Nope.
No?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
Good luck
Thank
to you.
Thank you, sir.
Uh-huh.
Good evening, Your Honor. This is the Spanish interpreter. I don't have any Spanish speakers on my list tonight.
I can ask the officer once he comes back.
Thank you.
They're dealing with the mental health right now.
Thank you.
Evening, Your Honor. This is the jail. We do not show any Spanish speakers tonight.
All right, thank you. The interpreter can be excused then.
Thank you.
It's not even close to here today. Yeah, he was wearing. And it's funny, he got him so many. That's right.
Hi, can I have your name?
Okay.
The officer could help me with his name, please?
Alex Thor, Your Honor.
Hi. Hi, Alex. This is Judge Hazel. You're here today because you have some warrants out of Justice Court and then you have multiple warrants out of Tucson City Court. What I'm going to do first on your misdemeanor warrants out of Justice Court, I am going to appoint Peter Gutierrez to be your lawyer. I'm going to set a bond at $100 and give you a new court date on Monday at 8:30. Let's go on to your Tucson City cases now. You also have multiple warrants out of the city of Tucson. On those charges, I am going to set your bond at $100 as well and give you a new court date of next Friday, September the 12th, and I'm going to appoint a public defender from the city of Tucson for you. So your court dates are Monday and Friday next week. Your total bond is $200 and you have a lawyer in all cases. So good luck to you, okay?
Hey, come on, Thor.
Good luck to you.
Go have a seat where you were, all the way out there. Jonathan?
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Jonathan Leon.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. How are you today?
I'm doing good.
Good. You're here today because you have new charges out of Justice Court and warrants out of the city of Tucson. On your new Justice Court cases, I'm going to release you and give you a new court date. That new court date is going to be September the 15th in Justice Court here in downtown Tucson at 8:30 in the morning. So you are being released on that charge. Now on your warrants from the city of Tucson, I'm also going to release you and give you a new court date of September the 17th at 1:30 p.m.
Okay.
You must appear in court at that time or a warrant will issue for your arrest. Do you understand?
Yeah.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Michael Ochoa.
Hi, sir. This is Judge Hazel. You're here today on new charges out of the city of Tucson, but it also shows that you have a hold from the Department of Corrections. I'm going to release you on your new Tucson City charges. Your new court date is going to be for a non-transport review on October the 31st at 9 a.m. in the city of Tucson. Standard.
This is Michael Ochoa. He does not have any holds.
I don't have any holds on me for at all.
Let me look again. I thought it said he had a hold out of. He has a federal hold.
I shouldn't have any holds at all.
Oh, it said the federal government's looking for you.
I'm on federal probation, but they're not looking for me. I'm in contact with my PO and I've been compliant for the past 6 months.
If you'd let me finish, I'll release you.
I apologize.
Thank you. I'm going to release you and give you a new court date of October the 31st at 9 a.m. Standard release conditions will apply, including no contact with any victims, don't return to the scene of the crime or victim locations. I am appointing a public defender to represent you, okay? So you're being
Thank you.
released on these charges. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Johnson. Johnson.
Good evening, Your Honor.
So can I have your name?
Douglas Johnson.
Okay. Does the jail know where the public defender is?
I'm right here, Your Honor.
Oh, okay. I had a bad experience the last time. The public defender never showed up. So,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
yeah. Made for a short night. All right, Mr. Johnson, you're here today because you have new charges of possession of dangerous drugs, possession of narcotic drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia, and then you have a warrant out of justice court for failure to appear. Do you understand why you're here today?
Yes, sir.
All right, does the state have a position on their release? His release?
Yes, Your Honor. He's a 6 out of 6 and has a significant failure to appear history. He does not have a known address, and the state is asking for a $500 bond.
Attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, he has lived in Tucson for 47 years. This appears to be a personal use drug offense. And he's also homeless and unemployed. So he would like to be released because he can't post any amount of bond. If the court intends to impose bond, I do think $500 is reasonable.
That is.
And I'm sorry, it said in the probation report he was step eligible. Is the state recommending steps in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
On his new felony matters, I am going to set the bond at $500. I'm going to set the bond cash secured pretrial if released. I'm going to impose standard release conditions, and I am going to appoint the office of the public defender. I'm going to set him for a steps hearing on the 15th, as well as a preliminary hearing later that day. Let's go on to your justice court cases, sir. On your justice court warrants, I'm going to set a bond of $100. That's cash secured. I'm going to appoint Peter Gutierrez to be your lawyer. Standard release conditions will apply, including no contact with any victims. So you're going to have court on Monday the 15th, as well as next Monday the 8th. And your total bond is $600. So good luck to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Oh, yes, Tucson City cases. Hold on, sorry, you have some Tucson City cases too. My mistake. Looks like you have new cases out of the city of Tucson. I'm going to release you on those and set it for a video review on the 31st of October at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Thank you, sir.
And appoint the City of Tucson Public Defender to represent you on those charges. So it still remains that your bond is $600, okay? And good luck to you.
Thank you, sir. Not to sign anything.
That's your paper.
Did I give you her folder? The red one? I think it goes the other way. That's ours. Oh, is it? Okay, good. I want to make sure. Thank you. Hi, sir. Can I have your name, please?
It's William Bejarano.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. I'm here to conduct your initial appearance tonight. You're here today charged with aggravated assault, strangulation. Do you understand why you're here today?
Yes, I do.
Does the state have a position on this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. This, as the court mentioned, this case does involve intimate partner strangulation. That this victim sustained significant bruising on her head, her arms, and her back during the assault. The state is asking for a $5,000 bond, and she has indicated that she will not be remaining at the residence and does not want any further contact with him.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, he is a lifelong resident of Tucson with ties to the community. While the victim indicated to pretrial services that she doesn't want further contact and he is okay with that, she also indicated that she doesn't object to his release from custody. He's a 2 on the FTA and the NCA scale, so his risk scores are rather low, and he has no prior felony convictions and is currently employed. Based on the lack of criminal history and other factors, I'd ask the court to consider releasing him. If the court intends to impose a bond, I'd ask that it be $2,500.
Okay, thank you. What I'm going to do in this matter is I am going to set the bond at $5,000 cash secured pretrial if posted. Standard release conditions will apply, including not go to the victim location or work, and no contact with the victim, no firearms, no weapons, no alcohol, no drugs. Sir, your bond has been set at $2,500. I'm appointing the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. And I am appointing the I'm setting the preliminary hearing on September the 15th.
Your Honor, just to clarify, was that $5,000 or $2,500?
I set it at 5,000.
Okay, thank you.
Good luck, sir.
When did I? Oh.
Which one? I'll go right back. Yeah. Do you want me to fix? Can I?
I'll find out.
I have to. Drove while your life was. Do you understand why you're here?
Yes.
Does the state have a recommendation in this case?
Yes, Your Honor. The court should note that she also has pending DUI charges from July 30th in Marana. The defendant was driving a vehicle stuck in the mud, and individuals pulled over to help her. She was so intoxicated that she passed out next to one of the witnesses' vehicles, who ended up taking pictures. And then she was unable to answer simple questions to the police officers. So the state is asking for a $20,000 bond based on the dangerousness of the inherent offense.
That is incorrect.
Okay,
The police.
Okay, the attorney for the defendant?
Your Honor, she has no prior felony convictions. She has lived in Tucson for 4 years and has ties to the community. She's unemployed and doesn't have money to post a bond, but she does have a stable housing situation that pretrial services confirmed with her husband. I'd ask you to set the bond in this matter at $5,000.
Thank you. I am going to set this matter for preliminary hearing on September 15th at 1:30 PM in Justice Court. I am going to appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent the defendant. I'm going to set the bond at $5,000 cash secured, pretrial if bond is posted. Release conditions including no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms. Ma'am, your bond has been set in the amount of $5,000. Good luck.
And Your Honor, could you also impose that she's not able to drive without a valid license?
I think that's a standard condition, but I can go back. But I'll go back.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Brenda.
I tried to fix that one, but it was, you had it locked up. Okay, thank you. Counsel, we need to move on.
Oh, Your Honor, I'm sorry. I thought you were looking up the driving condition.
No.
Oh, my apologies.
Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Matthew Dempsey.
Hi, I'm Judge Baker. You're here today on new charges of organized retail theft, and you have a warrant for out of Superior Court for a theft of means of transportation. The state have a position on these two cases?
Yes, Your Honor, the state is asking for a $2,500 bond. That's the amount listed on the warrant. I will note that it is a refiled matter, but he does have a significant history of failing to appear at hearings and is facing mandatory prison time with his prior felony conviction.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, he has lived in Arizona for 19 years and Tucson for 2 years, so he has ties to the state and this community. He is currently homeless and unemployed and is not going to be able to post any amount of bond. I'd ask you to set the bond at $1,000.
I have a question. That they dropped me.
Stop it, because this is not going to help you any way, shape, or form.
All right, back to your case, sir. What I'm going to do is set your bond at $2,500 on each case. On the warrant case out of Superior Court, I'm going to set it for arraignment on September 12th. That is next Friday. I am going to appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent you on that matter. Standard release conditions will apply, including don't drive without a valid license, no alcohol, drugs, no firearms. If you post the bond, you will be released through pretrial services, and that is a
You're gonna
25.
throw me in jail for fucking stealing food.
Let's go on to your other case. I'm going to set the bond in the same amount under the same conditions. So your court date on that matter will be Monday, the 15th. Good luck to you, sir.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Back to the pit. Go back to the pit.
Can I have your name, please?
Sabrina Petroleum.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today because you have new drug charges of possession of narcotic drugs. You also have a hold from the Department of Corrections. Does the state have a recommendation in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. Given all that's been reported, the state is asking for a $25,000 bond.
Attorney for the defendant?
Your Honor, she's a 2 on the NCA scale, so she doesn't have a high risk score there. She is a lifelong resident of Tucson with ties to the community. She does have 1 prior felony conviction, but it does appear to be nonviolent and a personal use drug offense. I'd ask you set the bond in this matter at $5,000.
Okay, and this is another one that recommended steps. Is the state recommending a step hearing in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. Ma'am, I'm going to take the following actions in your case. I'm going to appoint the Office of Public Defender to represent you. I'm going to set your bond at $5,000, cash secured, pretrial posted. Probably do not want to post it according to your lawyer because you are being held by the Department of Corrections. Your preliminary hearing will be on September the 15th. Your steps hearing will be on the 15th, also in the morning. Standard release conditions will apply, including don't drive without a valid license, no alcohol, no drugs, no acts of domestic violence, no firearms, no weapons. And if you are released, you will be supervised by pretrial services. So good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Number.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Andrew Price.
All right. Give me the order here. Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today charged with possession of a deadly weapon as a prohibited possessor. Does the state have a recommendation in this matter?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I missed his name.
I believe this is Mr. Price, he said. They skipped over the one before him for whatever reason.
The state is requesting a $10,000 bond due to his prior felony convictions and the fact that he was on probation or release.
State have a position? Or defense have a position? I'm sorry.
Your Honor, he is a lifelong resident of Tucson with ties to the community. Pretrial services did speak with his mom, who is available to support him. However, he does have a DOC hold, so he's not going to be released from custody. I'd ask you to set the bond in this case at $3,000.
Thank you. I'm going to take the following actions in this case. I am going to set the bond in the amount of $3,000. So you do have a hold from the Department of Corrections, so you're not going to be released from custody if you post the bond. I'm going to set this matter for preliminary hearing on September 15th at 1:30 p.m. That'll be a cash secured bond pretrial if the bond is posted. Standard conditions of release will apply, including don't drive without a valid license, no alcohol, no drugs, no acts of domestic violence, no contact with any victims, don't return to the scene of the crime. Also, I'm appointing the Office of the Legal Defender to appoint you to represent you in this matter. So your new court date is September the 15th, and good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
And Miranda.
Yes. Oh, I thought he was talking to me. Hi, sir. Hi, sir. Can I have your name?
Anthony Miranda Espinosa.
Hey, hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on new charges of aggravated assault, strangulation, and also you had a case out of the city of Tucson. Does the state have a record?
Yes, Your Honor, that state is asking for a $1,500 bond. As the court noted, this is a DV strangulation case, though it is not an intimate partner. It was his sister. He assaulted his sister and his mother in two separate incidents this evening. So the state is asking for a $1,500 bond.
All right, attorney for the defendant.
He has no prior felony convictions. It looks like pretrial services was able to get a hold of one of the two victims, and the one that they got a hold of did not object to his release. He reports that he never lived with the victims and would not be living with the victims if he was released. I would ask that the court consider releasing him. If the court intends to impose a bond, I'd ask that it be $1,000.
Thank you. All right, sir, I'm going to take the following actions in this case. On your felony matter, I am going to set your bond in the amount of $1,000, cash secured. I'm going to order that you have no contact with any victims, don't return to the scene of the crime, don't drive without a license, no alcohol, no drugs, no firearms, no acts of domestic violence. If you do post the bond, you'll be released through pretrial services. I'm going to set the matter for a preliminary hearing on September the 15th at 1:30 p.m., and I am appointing the Office of the Public Defender to represent you. So your next court date on that matter will be September the 15th. Your bond will be $1,000. Let's go on to your Tucson City case. I am going to release you on that matter, set the matter for a non-transport review on, let's get that date. It was the is October the 31st at 9 a.m. in Tucson City Court. So good luck to you, sir, and I am appointing the Tucson City Public Defender to represent you.
Good going, sir.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, sir. I'm good, sir. Can you
What's your name?
So for something,
Nando Reyes? I'm not
Thank
able
you.
to see.
Thank you. I'm Judge Hazel. Looks like you're here today because you have a failure to appear out of Maricopa County Superior Court with a $300 bond. You're charged with felony criminal damage. The state have a position on this matter?
Your Honor, we don't make recommendations on out-of-county warrants.
Attorney for the defendant?
Your Honor, he would like to be released. He reports that he has a daughter that he cares for.
3 months old, sir. I'm new to the fatherhood, so I need to take care of her,
And so I would ask the court to consider releasing him.
please. I work also. Mother has a job, she'll be alone. I need to be there.
Thank you, sir. What I'm going to do is set a $250 bond and direct that you be picked up by Maricopa County. If you post that bond, you will be released, but you must return, or you must go to Maricopa County and report to their main counter, and they will take you before a judge. Just take your bond paperwork to show that you did post a bond. If you don't post a bond, then they will transport you in the next few weeks to Maricopa County.
Sir,
Good luck to you, sir.
appreciate you. Thank you. So I'm able to get it. See if that plus pockets.
Hi, can I have your name, please?
Susanna Riesco.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on charges of possession of dangerous drugs, possession of narcotic drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia. Does the state have a position on this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. Based on the prior felony convictions and her failures to appear history, she's a 6 of 6 on the scales, and it does look like she is eligible for steps, but the state is requesting a $10,000 bond.
And it looks like she was released through pretrial and she committed this offense on little release, right? That's the
Correct.
allegation? Thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, she is a lifelong resident of Tucson with ties to the community. Pretrial services spoke with her mother, who can provide housing and transportation to court. She's also unemployed and not able to post any significant amount of bond. That being said, although it's a personal use drug case, I do recognize that there's a pending felony, and I'd ask that you set the bond in this case at $7,500.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to take the following actions in this matter. I'm going to appoint Matthew McClure, reappoint him to be her lawyer. He's a contract attorney. He was appointed previously. I'm going to set the matter for September the 15th at 1:30 p.m. I'm going to set the bond at $7,500 cash secured. Pretrial if bond is posted. I'll also set it for a steps hearing at that time and place. Standard release conditions will apply, including don't drive without a valid license, no alcohol, no drugs, no acts of domestic violence, no firearms. And again, release through pretrial if she posts the bond. So ma'am, your next hearing is going to be September the 15th, both for your steps diversion hearing to get your case dismissed, as well as your preliminary hearing. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Go back in the text.
Rudy.
Hi, can I, please?
Robert Rudy.
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today charged with felony shoplifting. Does the state have a recommendation in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor. Given the failure to appear history and the probation violation history, the state is asking for a $5,000 bond.
Okay, attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, he has lived in Tucson for 20 years and has ties to the community. He is also currently homeless and unemployed and unable to post any amount of bond. This is a shoplifting offense that appears to be nonviolent. I'd ask that you set the bond in this case at $1,000.
All right, thank you. I'm going to take the following actions in this matter. I'm going to set the matter for a preliminary hearing on September the 15th at 1:30 p.m. I'm going to set the bond at $2,500 cash secured. Pretrial if the bond is posted. Appoint the Office of the Public Defender to represent the defendant. Standard release conditions will apply, including no contact with any victims, don't return to the scene of the crime, no acts of domestic violence, no firearms, no weapons. If bond is posted, release through pretrial services. So your next hearing will be September the 15th at 1:30 p.m. Good luck to you, okay? Hi, can I have your name, please?
Justin, right?
Hi, I'm Judge Hazel. You're here today on charges of possession of dangerous drugs, possession of drug paraphernalia. The state have a recommendation in this matter.
Your Honor, he was already on release. I believe he was already involved with steps through a pre-indictment case, and I don't think that there's any reason to preclude him from steps hearing again. So I would ask for pretrial services with the steps hearing.
Okay, with his being released.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Attorney for the defendant.
Your Honor, we agree with that recommendation.
All right, sir, what I'm going to do is set your matter for a steps hearing on September the 15th at 9 a.m., a preliminary hearing on October the 20th at 1:30 p.m. Does defense waive time for a timely preliminary hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to release you through pretrial services with standard conditions. Don't drive without a valid license, no alcohol, no drugs, no acts of domestic violence, no firearms. And I'm going to appoint the office of the legal advocate to represent you. So again, your next court date is September the 15th at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Good luck to you, sir. Is there anything further from the state tonight?
No, Your Honor. Thank you. Have a good evening.
Thank you. And thank you. Anything further from the public defender?